Good morning. Good morning. What's going on, you beautiful people? It is 2:45 a.m. It is Monday, and I am on my way to the gym right now. Occasionally, when the idea strikes my attention, or when I'm moved to do so, and that's one thing about me and my life nowadays, everything that I do is usually based on how I feel or what I'm moved to do. Meaning, when something starts to talk to me internally, I try to be as obedient to it as humanly possible. And this morning, it said, write your family a letter. Now, I always sit down and I'll write out something that may come to me in the morning that I could leave behind on the counter to encourage my family to go forward, to have the best possible day that they can, because I know that that encouragement might not help all of them, but it could help one of them today. Because the name of the game is not always, can I get 100%? Because 100% is not always realistic. And if you set your mind to, I want to change the world, you might find yourself disappointed more than not. But if you wake up with the mindset, if I can get one person, I've done a lot. I've done a whole lot. And it's easy for me to lose track or lose focus of how hard it is to get up, to go, to pursue your goals, even though I've crushed the majority of my goals for this year. It's not easy. The road leading up to that was not easy. Getting up this early in the morning and driving to the gym when things weren't going all right and having tears in my eyes because I knew that things weren't going right was not easy. But that's why the man dies faster than the woman. Because we just take on things and we don't always share them. So I lose track of the fact that it's not easy. So I have to remind myself through these notes that I write to my family to keep going. And the note that I wrote today was, I see greatness in you. But what are you willing to do about it? And then the Spirit came to me and it said, well, write them another one. And the other one said that if you want to have greatness, then what are you willing to do today? See, I could tell you that you need to focus on greatness for the rest of your life. But what are you going to do just today? Set aside what's going to happen tomorrow. Set aside what happened yesterday. What are you willing to commit to today? And most people bite off more than they can chew. It took me so long for somebody to keep constantly saying, it's what you do today. It's the little consistent things that you do on a regular basis that will build up to that greatness. What are you willing to do today? What change are you willing to make today? What excuse are you willing to put off today? You see, yesterday was Sunday. Today's Monday. Monday and Fridays are my all-in days. Those are the days I want to wake up earlier. I want to be out the house earlier. I want to get a good grind at the gym. I want to be more focused. I want to be more consumed with the things that I need to do mentally to develop, right? You might say, well, why Monday? Why not Tuesday, Wednesday when you're a little bit tired? Because Monday sets the tone. The same way mornings set the tone. If you win the morning, you win the day. If you win Monday, you win the week. If you win Friday, you set yourself back up for Monday. And yesterday was Sunday, and I had so much going on. I mean, besides family, my phone was going crazy. There was deals going on. There was a lot of things happening. And I'm not going to lie, I did a little bit of, if I could fit in a little bit of work, an email here, a text message there, I would do it. But I had to keep reminding myself. I remember Jim Rohn saying, he said, man, I was so crazy with work. He said, he used the word, and I thought it was real white. he said bonkers. He said, I was real bonkers with my work. He said, I was so bonkers that when I was at the beach, I would take my briefcase. He said it cost him too much. That sacrifice costs too much. So he learned that when he's at the beach, be at the beach. When he's at the office, be at the office. And on Sunday, I was with my family. And as much as I wanted to dig into my business, the price I had to pay wasn't enough. Not to give up that opportunity, not to give up that time. So we sat down, we played Uno, we cooked, the kids played outside, we went to the grocery store, we did like normal stuff. Right? Because my greatness was dependent on what I did that day. And now had I spread myself out 50-50 across the board, I wouldn't have been achieving greatness. I would have been 50 in my business, 50 in my family. But so many times, you think that by being spread out all over the place, that you're becoming your greatest. How can you be great when your body and your mind are split in 20 different directions? Name one person in history that did great, but they were doing it all over the place. Well, I was a great car salesman. I was a great blah, 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 blah. You can't name one. Albert Einstein. Barack Obama. Right? You name off whoever you want to as your role model, as your mentor. They were focused. So if you want to achieve greatness, then you have to ask yourself, what can I do today? And then am I willing to do it? Because everybody can claim they want to be great. Everybody can claim that they want to get the prize. But I can tell. See, I've developed that skill, that ability to be able to see if somebody is really, truly sincere about it in their action. And quite frankly, it doesn't matter what I see or what I say or what I think. I'm just telling you that I can see it. And if you're screaming you want greatness, but yet you much rather spend your time doing something else, then I have to say that maybe that's not the truth. Maybe you're telling yourself something that's not the truth. Maybe you want to proclaim greatness, but you just don't want to do greatness. Right? Maybe that's the case. We all have the same opportunities. We all have the same chances. We all have the same abilities. You just got to want it more. I'm the less talented person that I know out of everybody I know. Less educated. You can tell by the way I talk. But I want it more. I want it more. That's what separates me from the rest. I want it more. I want it to the point where I'm willing to give it up. Everything that does not benefit me, empower me, I'll give up. You got to ask yourself, what are you willing to give up? What are you willing to step away from and say, this doesn't give me what I need to get to greatness? And until you do that, you will forever be living in mediocrity. Forever.